I never thought I would be here. I just turned 34 last week. I never thought I would be in a homeless shelter cabin, temporary housing, serving and living with the homeless and doing drugs. Never thought of that. And by being a First Nation person, I can say that it all started, and if it doesn't change, it'll always start from residential school. My name's Eddie. I go by Eddie. Real name is John Edward Peters. I'm the only child. Honestly, I'm the outcome of sexual assault, right? I started drinking at a young age. My grandma drank, and every time she drank, she would cry for my grandfather. My mom drank all the time, and when she wasn't drinking, she was in jail. But I always wanted her around, just like every child. They want their mommy. I was raised by my grandmother. My grandparents, they were both residential. My mother, she wasn't, but she was. And I wasn't in residential school, but I was. I've never heard my grandmother say, "I love you." She never said it to anybody. And I would always ask her why. How come you don't say it back, Grandma, when I'm running out the door to go to school? And then my mom, watching her as I grew up, I learned from her to run and hide from your emotions. So they drown their emotions with alcohol. Yeah, I drank alcohol for a while, did the same thing, but nowadays the alcohol is fentanyl. The alcohol is the opiates, the heroin, and the methamphetamines, the drugs. Nobody's taught us how to live through emotions, how to understand and feel pain and know that it's only temporary. Nobody told me that growing up. I wish I would have known that growing up, that it was only temporary. Now I know. And now you say, at the end of every pain is success. Only if you can live through it. I still struggle with that today, but I'm working as hard as I can. I served 10 years, 8 months in prison for assaulting a police officer. After that, I was like, okay, alcohol is not my thing anymore because I got too crazy, too violent, so I went to treatment for it. I called my grandmother the day before the day I was walking to the treatment center, and she was so happy that I was going. It's about time. She was crying on the phone. She had just seen her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, my kids. And the second day I was in there, she had passed. I believe she was at peace, right? I did a lot of things with my boys that I never did as a kid. Stuff that I wanted to do as a kid, I did with them. And I felt like a kid myself because I was able to do it. I think that was the best time of my life. She's John, your kids deserve better. They deserve a better father. She says, you're a horrible father. So I believed her. When I knew I wasn't. I bought some heroin and I started smoking it. That's what brought me here today. I have a place to call home. I have a place to lay down and be warm and sleep. I get my own privacy. I feel like I'm going somewhere by having, my own place. The best part about being here for me is the support workers, the outreach workers that come, and the help that they offer. So it keeps me going every day. It's a place where I can be in a different world and block everything out, all the negative. There's another site, cabin site at the mound. We started art sessions there. Now I would go and show traditional art and teach them the way I was taught. I really connect with the people that are there. It's very heartwarming, and I show a lot of gratitude to hear what they have to say on my artwork. To have that, it feels great. So I wish to do more. I hope that in this interview that they can see or even get the message of what we go through. I'm seeking inpatient treatment right now. Yes, I am a user, fentanyl, heroin, methamphetamine, but I hate it. My kids are suffering because of the addiction that I have, this awful disease. I want to teach the kids nowadays that it's okay to feel pain. It's okay to feel the emotions. I want to send that message to them. I feel like by doing so that it'll change the world. Not the entire world, but my world. And whoever's in my world. I'm happy to be alive. Very grateful to have the people I have in my life right now.